video we're going to talk about the camera gear we take away when we travel. Also some custom made equipment we've done to try and get that unique shot. We have had a number of people over the years ask us what sort of gear we have, and well, hopefully you get something out of this. We take a wide variety of equipment when we go away travelling. We never really know what we're going to get because wildlife's one of those things they can sort of pop up at any given time, and we never really know what we're going to get.
Enough to tear the world apart. We were like outlaws on the West Coast.
I've learned a few lessons the hard way over the years, and one is always take a camera when you go somewhere, and including a GoPro for any underwater footage you might come across, just in case we come across a, I don't know, a manta ray or a whale or a tiger shark or something like that. And the other thing is always have things charged. A number of GoPros we take with us when we're going away, mainly because of their versatility. These are a very versatile camera and you can get some phenomenal footage. The ways we'll use a GoPro is we'll have it on a tripod with a dive weight on it when we're diving. On the way down we'll drop it off at that 3 to 6 metre mark. We'll continue on, do the rest of the dive. Come back up when we're doing our safety stop at that 3 to 6 metres, look around, see what we can find fish wise. If we can find something where we think that the fish will just sort of behave differently or just normally when we're not there, so we'll set the tripod up, swim away from it, come back and pick it up, and I think we get some reasonable footage doing it that way. Other use for the GoPro is we get some underwater footage of dolphins. I've made an aluminium bracket up that goes over the bow of the boat when the dolphins come in to swim with the boat. This enables us just to get that underwater footage at speed. We can't run it more than sort of 7 or 8 knots, but that's what it is. But now with these new GoPros, the stabilisation in them is incredible, to a point where even if we get some vibration in the bracket, the footage stays really good. We really only use GoPros in a housing. A few reasons for that. They're pretty tough and waterproof. You just throw them on the bottom of the tender, cruise around. What if you come across a manta ray? It's all ready to go. Just grab the GoPro, jump in. There's no setting up, and you can get the quality of footage you can get is, within reason, outstanding, especially in shallow water. Again, it comes back to that versatility with the GoPros, with the housing. You can just be going along, you see it, you shoot it. Do get a few half in, half out of the water shots with the dome. I think we tend to get better shots half in, half out with the bigger domes. Time to time, if we're doing dive exploration, we'll put the GoPro onto the scooters, and well, that'll give us a bit different perspective again. Both Lisa and I use the same Olympus DSLR cameras. These are a mirrorless camera. Bang for buck wise, they're phenomenal. They're compact, they're robust, and I think the footage we get is pretty reasonable. Lisa takes all the still underwater photos that we get using one of 2 cameras. One will be the Olympus DSLR camera in a housing. The other one will be, especially if we're going for macro, or she's going for macro, will be the Olympus Tough in a housing. Because we never really know what we're going to get from a dive site point of view, because they're all, well, most of them are going to be new dive sites. Lisa will take 2 cameras. Generally it's a small one, will be hung over the side of the boat with a rope and a carabiner. at maybe that 3 or 4 meter mark. So if she goes, wow, there's a lot of macro stuff here, she can go and get that camera, come down and use it. Otherwise, she's using the big DSLR camera. As far as video footage goes, I'm now using the Sony FX30 video camera. It's a designated video camera. I think it's fairly robust. We seem to be getting reasonable results. It's easy enough to use, and then when we use it underwater, I'm putting it in an Ikelite underwater housing. These Olympus tough cameras really do live up to their name. We've had a few of them over the years, and they're just phenomenal cameras. You can use them a big variety of ways. They're compact, you know, throw them in your pocket when you're going to a village. They're fairly discreet. You're still getting great results. They're waterproof, you know, you can take them on your canyon trip, or you can take them, they're getting spray, whatever it might be, but gee, they're a good camera, and bang for buck wise, they're phenomenal. As I said earlier, Lisa uses this tough camera underwater, mainly for macro, or if we've got a lot of current, or we've got to do a lot of swimming, or it's just going to be an awkward dive, maybe it's in a cave or something. A lot of the time she'll take this camera in there because it's just a lot more user friendly because of the size of it. You still get phenomenal results, super easy to use, point and shoot, done. Carry 2 drones on board, mainly because of my flying ability or lack thereof. We have the Mavic 3 Pro, which is just a phenomenal drone, especially when it's windy. Gee, you get good quality footage with that drone. We also have the DJI Mini 4 Pro. That's great for those, you know, chuck it in the back of the backpack if you're going somewhere just in case. As a bit of a summary, all the gear we've got we believe is phenomenal stuff. We're really happy with it. It's probably got a lot more ability than what we have. It's all really good quality. We don't have any trouble with it. But I think bang for buck wise, if you sort of couldn't go the distance on having, you know, the more expensive items, if you had a GoPro and the Olympus tough camera, gee, you cover a lot of bases with that, and, you know, obviously easy to use as well.